What up, everybody? I am Zedman, and this is the first ever edition of Zeddy Reacts, and I'm really excited to have you here. Because this is my first ever video, I figured I would introduce myself a little bit so you could get to know me. I'm 35 years old. I live in Wisconsin at the moment, where it is currently an ice storm, so that's fantastic. And I started content creation on Twitch during COVID, since there was nothing else to do in lockdown, and a lot of people, I feel like, got into content creation around that time. And while I primarily do gaming, I realized I wanted to try my hand at music reactions, because music is one of the few things in life that brings me joy no matter how I'm feeling. And I feel like I can always find a song or a band that can reflect what mood I'm in, so I'm not feeling so alone all the time. And I got into metal music during high school when my carpool decided he wanted to buy the biggest subwoofer he could fit in his car, and then proceeded to introduce me to bands like System of a Down, like Nothing Face, In Flames, with the volume maxed out, of course, because that's the only way you can listen to metal music, right? So I've also found a lot of good music through other music reaction channels, and I can't recommend them enough. You know, guys like Tank the Tech, Nick Nocturnal, Key of Geebs. I highly recommend going and following all of them. They're amazing. And I wanted to start doing it myself, since I love finding new music. I love expanding my horizons. I love finding new bands that I can add to the playlist and, you know, mix it up a little bit. And I figured if I can bring some laughs and joy along the way to even one person, I think that this whole thing will be worth it for me, at least. And if you discover a new song or band by finding this channel, then that is an absolute massive dub in my book. But what can you expect from this channel, since this is the very first video? Hopefully you get some enjoyment, but there's going to be content on a regular basis that could range from gaming clips, since I do stream on Twitch, and we stream a lot of different games on Twitch, you know, whether it be Pokemon Nuzlocke, we do newer games, we mix in some retro games, but we also will have Pokemon card openings, and of course metal music reaction videos. Now, for the music, I may pause throughout the music, but don't expect in-depth analysis or of composition, of the instruments they're using, or like the octaves that they're singing in and why they chose to sing in that certain inflection. I am not a musical expert. I am more of a casual enjoyer of music, so that's the perspective you can expect for these reaction videos. And then, of course, if you do find enjoyment in this video and you want to keep up with this channel, please make sure to like and subscribe below, as I try and get this channel from the ground, off the ground, I should say. And any constructive criticism that you have, please go ahead and add in the comments, since, again, this is new to me and I would like to learn and become a sponge so I can make this content better for you to enjoy. So my first ever reaction video, I decided to react to a band that helped me get through high school and college, Linkin Park. And a few weeks ago, Linkin Park teased a new song that was previously unreleased from their 2003 album Meteora. And this song is called Lost, and it made me realize how old I was, because Meteora is 20 years old. So Linkin Park had two of arguably the most played albums that I've had in my entire life, Hybrid Theory and Meteora, and I played them so much to the point where my Sony Discman broke. So yes, again, that is how old I am. But needless to say, on a more serious note, the death of Chester Bennington did hit me, and of course millions of others, very, very hard. And I don't think I was able to really listen to Linkin Park for about a year or two, because of how much sadness and all the emotion that it would cause for me, because Chester Bennington was just a wonderful soul, a wonderful person with so much talent, who helped so many people through his music get through really tough times. And finding out that he was dealing with just as much anguish and he just wasn't there anymore was just very tough. and it was really hard to listen to that music after a while. But eventually, you know, I did get back into their music, and you know, I'm even getting kind of emotional just talking about it, because it Linkin Park's music really just kind of shaped me, you know, got me through such hard times in high school and college. You all know exactly what kind of times those are. So I have a feeling that hearing Chester's voice again in this new song is going to be really hard for me. I might get emotional, which I won't apologize for, because there's times where I'll get emotional to music that's not even sad. You know, the singer's voice could just be so beautiful to my ears that I just start crying, because that's what happens. That's just how humans are sometimes. So I'm never going to apologize for being emotional during music. So the song Lost was released on February 10th, and I've not heard a single second of it, and I'm really excited to be taken back to high school days with this music and experiencing it with you all for the first time. So anyway, thank you for listening to my intro, since again this is my first ever YouTube video. I've talked enough, so here is the song Lost by Linkin Park. Let's do this thing. Alright, so real quick before I hit play on the music video, I can already tell I'm going to enjoy it because it's anime style. And I just read that it was AI generated, which is really interesting. But as you can tell by my background, I'm a little bit of a nerd, especially when it comes to anime. And I kind of got into anime during the Toonami days, back with Dragon Ball Z and, you know, Trigun, Cowboy Bebop. And it reminded me that when Meteora came out in 2003, Breaking the Habit, which was a single off of the album, had an anime style music video. And I remember at the time that was like the talk of high school. Everyone was freaking out about the animation because it was a relatively like foreign thing at that point, especially because I went to a Catholic high school. So, you know, maybe that was considered the devil. But, you know, I wanted to make that little thing, you know, that little comment, because this looks like it's going to be a lot of awesome animation, and I'm really excited for it. So without further ado, here is Linkin Park's Lost, off of Meteora, previously unreleased for the 20th anniversary. Here we go. Ooh, I like that beat. There we go. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, this is so beautifully animated. Wow.
Just a scar somewhere down inside of me. Something I cannot repair, even though it will always be. I pretend it isn't there. I'm trapped in yesterday.
Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh. Man. Oh, that was a throwback. Okay, that real quick, that was a throwback. Did you see that little image there when Chester was falling? Right there. That was the animation style from Breaking the Habit that I was talking about before the song started. That's so cool. That's such a cool throwback. I know I'm already halfway through the song. It's a very short song, but if you can't tell, like I've got tears in my eyes. This is getting me. This is getting me, and like hearing Chester's voice again, man, like it's hard to put into words. Like it's just a pretty song. Like the animation, like the colors, like everything going on is just like combined with the beautiful voice of Chester that I just miss so much. Like it's just, oh my gosh. I told you I was gonna get emotional. I didn't know it was gonna hit me this hard, but man. All right, here we go. That is so cool. That's so beautiful. Oh, here we go. Are we gonna get a scream? Are we gonna get a Chester scream? Oh, I love this. And I think they're using... Really quick. I think they're using like footage from their live album from Texas for those shots of the band, which is just really cool. Like it's just there's so many throwbacks to previous Linkin Park, albums and just stuff from their past, and it's really well done. It's really well done. Let me go ahead and rewind just a little. Yeah, right there. I would watch this anime. Oh, that's so cool. That was awesome. That was awesome. Oh my gosh, I did not expect to get hit so hard with emotions. That was so beautiful. Like I know they can't hear me, but like well done. Well done. I miss you, Chester. I do. And legends never die. They live on inside of us. That was an incredible song. Like it was simple. It was vintage Linkin Park. It brought me back 20 years. Like I was 15 again, listening to a song to try and connect to all the emotions going on inside me, you know what I mean? And wow. Well, you wanted a first time reaction. You got it. That was my first time hearing it, and that was everything as a Linkin Park fan that I wanted. And thank you to the other members of Linkin Park, Mike Shinoda, for bringing this song out, 20 years later, and letting us all be able to hear Chester again. And I just want to thank Linkin Park for everything they've done. You've helped me and millions of others throughout our lives, and yeah, thank you. Thank you. This is my first YouTube video, so I apologize if it's a little rough around the edges, but thank you anybody who made it this far. I love and appreciate any support, and again, if you did like the video and you want to see more content from me, please like and subscribe. I'm gonna be doing more song reactions hopefully in the near future. I want to try and do a few every week at least. And I've got a big list of songs that I have not heard over the last couple months since we've moved twice in 6 months. And I'm excited to continue doing this. And obviously the more videos I do, the better I'll get, and hopefully the better the content will be for you, which is what matters. I want to make sure that you get enjoyment out of this as much as I get out of other reactor videos. So thank you again, all the love, take care of yourselves, and until the next video, peace out everyone.